You can play with the cow puppies as soon as I'm done with them. Okay? Mama's got to have my time with them first, and then you can play with cow puppies. Yes. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Hello, everyone. I am here with Poppins and Banks, F1, Moyen, Sheepadoodles. Yay! I'm going to let you kind of see them from up here for right now so you can see all of the different markings on them. Everybody has the little white tail. Yes. Where are you going? Come back. Come back. There's lime green, which is the brindle. Turquoise here. And then Pinky has more white on the back there. Here she is. Okay, I am actually going to go ahead and do a voiceover on this. When I first was recording here, it was just starting to get really noisy with both my children and the puppies. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut away from that so you guys can see these babies. Anyway, this is, excuse me, this is a litter of 7. We have just 2 little boys and then 5 girls. Little Yellow here in my lap is the biggest of the girls. She is just one big baby. I mean, you'll see throughout this entire video, just incredibly sweet, docile. She's just a gentle giant. And look at her. Look at her. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, my you know my voice. My voice is going. The first pick of the litter will be a male, and that so that just leaves one more male. So I'm sure we're just going to have an awful lot of females available in this litter. Right now they are 4 weeks old, so this is their second video. This is the smallest of the litter, little orange collar boy. Look at him, the little white tail. Everybody has that little white tip tail. Absolutely adorable. Yes. Okay, so we have our red collar boy. He is, since it's just him and orange, he is the largest. He is not the largest of the litter, though. So he's not going to be that huge baby, but he is a good medium size. And, of course, he's got all the little white markings on him. I'm just here weighing yellow and red, so I have a good order here. Yellow is bigger than red. However, she's just got a really thick frame to her. So she's not necessarily fat, but she's just a big bone structure. Yeah, it's a good thing she's not hearing me say that. But we love fat here. We're fat friendly, especially on the farm here. Yes. So at 4 weeks old, they have had their second deworming preventative, and they are now eating their gruel, which they absolutely love. And they're still spending time with mama, still nursing. See how Yellow just keeps coming back? Yeah, love that. They just love being with people, and her wanting affection reward is going to make her very, very easy to train. I used to call them pandas, but the kids have now started calling them cow puppies. So here we have little lime green collar girl, and you can see she is our brindle, our one and only brindle. This has right now you can see the brown, the grays, the black in there. And notice the nose. I don't know if you all remember, but their noses were all pink when they were born. and they've been slowly changing. So a lot of that you see is a spotted nose. It actually ends up black, but we'll have to see when they're fully mature who's going to have that. This coat will lighten up to almost a sandy brown color and white. So it's not going to always remain this dark. She may be fluffy, but she is not big. She is bigger than little Orangey, and she's a little bigger, just a little bigger than Pink Collar. So after Lime Green Girl, the next largest is little Purple Collar Girl here, who has the typical markings on her. So she's the regular medium size. These are all regular medium sizes. It's just that Lime Green and Dark Pink and Orangey Boy are all going to be almost more towards the the miniature size. Here's little Pinky Girl. Look how small she is. Hey, baby girl, look at her. Yeah, she's like, all right, put me down. What's going on up here? I don't understand. Perfect little panda. She does have a little tiny white spot on her back. I'm not going to show it right there. I showed it at the beginning. Oh, you can barely see it right there next to my leg. All righty. There's Yellow again. I'm always picking off the fluff. I just have a thing with the little fluff things. And way over there is one of the reasons they call them cow puppies. Reminds them of a dairy cow. Yes, a little Holstein over there. I wonder if anybody's ever named him Holstein. That would be cute. So that's Turquoise Collar Girl. I'm gonna go pick her up here in just a moment. She's just wanting to go lay down. She's had her kibble. She wants to lay down. Here she is right here. She's got a lot of white on the face. We've had a couple of these actually, but she has a different marking on the back. Usually when we have that face, we don't have all this white kind of in the middle on the tummy, going around the tummy. So that's what makes her a little unique for this particular litter. But she is a big girl. She is going to be a high-end medium. So at least 55 pounds. Not a huge bone structure, but she is a chunky one. I have no idea if my last clip there was upside down or not, or this way, vertical, portrait, whatever you want to call it. Where are you going? Are you looking for a spot? Are you looking for a spot to just go lay down? Yeah. So you can see they were walking around, playing around for a minute, and that's it. Crash. That's what we're going to do when they first get home. When they first get home, they're newborn babies, and they are going to play real hard, and then they're just going to crash on you. And so I tell people all the time, they do not have to be in their crate when we're crate training every time they sleep. If you are home, I definitely recommend getting in at least 2 crate trainings during the day, or one during the day and then at night. It's important that they take a nap in their crate, wake up, feel that they have to go, communicate to you that they've got to go, and then you with the bells. That's part of the communication, and then you show them where you want them to go in your yard. But since they are sleeping so much when they first get home, those first 2 weeks, look at him. You do not have to. I had somebody say, I'm putting them in the crate all day long. You don't have to do that. I mean, if you want to put them in the crate, leave the door open. That's perfectly fine. They can fall and crash. Just remember that when they wake up, they are going to need to potty. So don't let them sleep on your bed, on the couch, on a favorite rug, or on the carpet if you're not willing to clean up a little bit. So, and understand that once potty sets in those areas, now of course you can put your comforter or bedspread or quilt in a washing machine, or even some rugs, some little area rugs, but you can't do that with a mattress or wall-to-wall carpet or a really nice area rug. So just be mindful of that. Sure, if you're holding them on the couch or something like that, that's fine, as long as you're right there. And as they start to wake up and stretch, you can go ahead and get them to their potty spot outside. That's what we want to do. But just know that they don't care where they are when they first get home. I got a potty, I'm going. as long as they're not in your arms. They don't particularly care to potty in your arms. They would rather be put down and get in their stance and everything. So, okay, enough of that. You know me, I'm always on some kind of tangent here. Yes, look at you, look at you. She's going back there. She's just not sure where she wants to go. I don't think she can get through the back there because I think her tummy's too big. That's okay, girl. Mama suffers from the same thing. Yes, I do. You want to go back there in the plaything? I didn't think that you were old enough for that. The playthings right now are catching all my sunlight for me. The sunlight is just, oh, it's just shining so bright this time of day. So anyway, anywho, so just think about that. After 2 weeks when they're home, then they're going to turn into toddlers. And that is when we really want to touch on our behavior training. Obviously, if they're doing things like nipping on your fingers, things like that, you're going to discourage them from doing things that you don't want them to do. But what we want to make sure that we're doing the first 2 weeks, I do send you a lot of reading material. I do not want to overwhelm you guys. Just understand that the first couple of weeks that they're home, your only job is to love on them. Make them feel home. Show them their food and their potty spots. We're just working on that little schedule that you have there. That's all you have to do. So those first 2 weeks, don't stress all of the important training that we're going to do later behavior-wise. We're going to get into that. But I do stress making sure you keep up with their potty training schedule because it will go ahead and help them to learn faster. One question I get a lot is, how long does it take to potty train? Once they get home, if you follow a routine and you are consistent, you will be potty trained. They will be potty trained, not you. They will be potty trained in about 4 weeks after they go home. So just kind of be planning on that. Now, let's say that you are, that you work all day and this isn't going to work. This schedule isn't going to work. That's okay. We still have protocol for our full-time, not working at home owners. And so I just have a little different schedule that I will have you follow. Potty training is still 100% attainable, but it's going to take just a little longer because we're going to be using, during the weeks that they're not able to hold it, we're going to be using a Playpen and Potty Pad for training. We're still going to teach them that we don't potty all over the house. We're going to show them where they need to potty. We're just going to be doing it a little differently, and so that is still attainable. You're just going to need to take a little more time. All right, guys, I think this is it. Not doing too much this week. Next week, they're going to do more. Next week already is temperament testing. Yes, it is, buddy boy. Yes. So I will be giving you those results at 6 weeks. There'll be 6 weeks on a Wednesday, so I will give you those results then. And then we'll have everybody out for their puppy picking. All righty. We will talk to you guys next week. Say bye-bye.